Srinivasa Ramanujan, 1887 to 1920, perceived mathematical truth as divine revelation, whispered directly by the Hindu goddess Namagiri. The impoverished, self-taught clerk from Kumbakonam, India, stands as a monument to mathematical mysticism rooted in deep faith. Ramanujan's journey was one of fervent theistic belief, profound intuitive genius, and ultimately, tragic sacrifice, a conscious choice to risk his life on alien soil for the chance to share the divine mathematics flowing through him. Growing up in extreme poverty within a strict Brahmin family, Ramanujan's formal education was erratic. He consumed mathematics with an obsessive passion that eclipsed all other subjects, losing scholarships and baffling teachers. His true tutor, he felt, was Namagiri, his family deity. "An equation for me has no meaning," he famously stated, "unless it expresses a thought of God." His notebooks filled rapidly with thousands of theorems and formulas, in number theory, infinite series, continued fractions, that seemed to arrive fully formed in his mind, often without the conventional proofs demanded by Western mathematics. They were, to him, insights granted by the divine. For years, his genius remained largely unrecognized beyond local circles. Then, in 1913, his audacious letters reached G.H. Hardy at Cambridge University. Hardy, initially skeptical, quickly realized he was encountering a mind of unparalleled natural brilliance. The invitation to Cambridge followed, presenting Ramanujan with an agonizing choice. For a devout Brahmin, crossing the Kala-Pani, dark waters, was religiously forbidden and culturally fraught. Furthermore, Ramanujan, plagued by ill health throughout his life, including smallpox as a child, likely sensed the profound risks. England, with its cold, damp climate and unfamiliar diet, especially during wartime rationing which made his strict vegetarianism near impossible, was a perilous environment. Yet, he went. This decision cannot be seen merely as ambition, but as a profound act of sacrifice. Ramanujan must have understood he was a fish out of water, stepping into a world fundamentally alien to his physical and spiritual constitution. The prospect of his unique, divinely inspired insights fading into obscurity, ignored by the wider mathematical world, likely weighed heavier than the threat to his own well-being. He chose to gamble his fragile health for the immortality of the mathematics Namagiri had revealed. In England, 1914 to 1919, his collaboration with Hardy flourished mathematically, producing groundbreaking work, particularly on the partition function, utilizing their innovative circle method. But personally, Ramanujan suffered immensely. The cultural isolation, the struggle to maintain his vegetarian diet leading to suspected malnutrition, and the bleak English weather took their toll. He grew increasingly ill, spending long periods in sanatoria, initially misdiagnosed with tuberculosis. Modern analysis suggests hepatic amoebiasis, possibly stemming from earlier dysentery. He was profoundly alone, separated from his wife, family, and the spiritual ecosystem that nurtured him. Despite his physical decline, his mind remained incandescent. Even on his supposed deathbed, he continued to pour out new mathematics. His final letter to Hardy introduced the enigmatic, mock theta functions, concepts so novel their depth is still being plumbed today. These functions, along with his earlier work on modular forms and elliptic functions, proved to be astonishingly prescient. While Ramanujan never worked directly on Fermat's last theorem, the assertion that a plus b is equal to c has no positive integer solutions for n2, his explorations laid critical groundwork for its eventual proof. His deep, intuitive understanding of modular forms and elliptic functions became central pillars of the Taniyama-Shimura wheel conjecture. This profound conjecture links these two distinct mathematical worlds, and it was precisely the proof of this connection, for semistable elliptic curves, by Andrew Wiles in the 1990s that finally vanquished Fermat's last theorem. Ramanujan, guided by Namagiri, had unknowingly forged foundational tools essential for solving one of mathematics' greatest riddles. Ramanujan returned to India in 1919, a celebrated mathematician but a broken man. He died a year later, aged just 32. His life remains a poignant testament to genius intertwined with unwavering faith. His devotion was to a personal deity whose thoughts he translated into the language of numbers. His tragedy lies in the immense personal cost of bridging his world with the West, a sacrifice made consciously so that the divine whispers he heard would not be lost to silence. His legacy endures not only in the breathtaking mathematics he left behind but as a powerful, sorrowful narrative of the sacrifices sometimes demanded in the quest to share unique, profound insight with the world.